Well, new Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics?
That
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost?
you've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review?
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's... But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you... Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resource. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the... Yes, freedom is a...
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an...
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on...
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old...
Well, we can't continue to subsist.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, the plan she refers...
And a Mantisaur
Many problems. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of...
And you'll have a...
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful...
I was starting to get bored listening to you, until you said the phrase, extremely...
It is... an ordinance, of course. We do things in...
There's nothing the board likes so much as paperwork.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you just crawled out from under a rock. And this one is located in... And these... Do be careful. I've lost more than a few... Oh, and while you're at... What can I do? Then it's good that I've... Not... I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I thought... Any create... No. Yes, I moved forward, yet not...
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand. I do think... Why?
Yeah.
To be... I'm not a... If membership on... Besides...
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've... It's illegal.
Sounds like the board gave themselves the power to arrest an entire planet.
They would say it's for the great... Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather... What can I do for... I see. Well, what else?
I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. If you're going... Now, if you'll excuse me. The body's in the first apartment on the right. So much blood.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You know, I haven't seen him in a while. If you've gotten stuck in an hour-long roundabout.
Got it. Heads down.
I've been waiting for this! What messes with you, boss? Yeah! Now that was fun!
Captain, look out! Right! Woo! Where are they?
Brawl!
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots? My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, all right? Phew. My... Oh! Hurry up, hurry, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot.
Be careful with your new anyway, what... You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete... I didn't mean for... This has been my... I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and... In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and survived... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for that. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be...
Try to control yourself.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporation! What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily...
Wait, we're dropping a bomb on the board?
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into...
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea?
That's what I have...
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to... You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where... Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be. I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it'll be my second...
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous...
My plan's better.
Oh, what's your plan?
We skip all the paperwork and reorganize the board quick and violent-like.
A so-called hostile takeover. A daring notion, but often an expensive one, and fraught with unforeseen consequences. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52, with that data you're holding, of course. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.